What's going on, Washington Commander fans? It's your boy back with another video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content's definitely on the way. Now, as we get closer to the draft, man, I might just bang out videos every day to the draft. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm going all the way to the draft. Video every day, content every day. And this is one thing that I want to talk about. There's 4 players that I expect that's on this team that have a big impact this year. I expect it to happen for a lot of different reasons. One player that comes in mind, the first player on the list, I got 4. First player on the list is Daron Payne. I expect Daron Payne to come on out and give us the best of Daron Payne this year. I expect Daron Payne to come out and have a dominant year, along with Jonathan Allen, and along with Chase and Montez. I expect them to step up too, but they're not on the list. I just think this is Daron Payne's contract year. This is it. Whether he's fighting for a contract here or there, this is the year that he can't take it off. He's going to have to give his all because he wants his money. He wants his worth. And this is how he's going to determine what he's worth. This is going to determine what this guy is worth this year. So I think we're going to get I think Payne is going to bring the pain this year. I envision him bringing the pain this year. God forbid any injuries. I just think this defense has a question mark on it this year. So, of course, these guys want to get back to playing the D that they was at least playing the year before last. So D wants to be feared. These are 4 first-rounders, and he's one of them on a contract year. And I think this is going to be the year that we're going to get the best out of Daron Payne. And I think Daron Payne's been playing solid football since he's been here. But I think this is a year where he's actually going to step it up to a whole nother level. My second player that I think that's going to have a big impact this year will be Curtis Samuel. And unlike the other 3, with Curtis, I just want Curtis healthy. Because like with the signing of Wentz and Terry, and they're talking about getting a receiver in the first round, and I just need Curtis Samuel to do Curtis Samuel things. Jet sweeps, reverses, running the ball out the backfield, gadget guy that can stretch the field. We just need Curtis Samuel just to be Curtis Samuel. And that helps out the football team tremendously. And I think this year we're going to get that. I think Curtis I know Curtis, he has a chip on his shoulders. I know he's ready to prove that he's worth what we spent for him last year. And I think he's just ready to get on the field for himself. You know, when you get to a place and then you're hampered with injury all year, you just want to get on the field and help your teammates. And I think he wants to get on the field and help his teammates. And I know he's even happy that we got a quarterback. We got somebody that can get him the football. Because don't forget, this is another guy with 4.2 speed. If he gets behind you and Carson Wentz throws that football, it's 7. It's box. It's house. It's nothing you could do about that, especially with Terry out there and a strong arm quarterback. So at any given time, that can happen. At any given time, this guy could take a screen. Fully healthy Curtis Samuel, we seen a little small smidgen in one game of what Curtis Samuel could do if he's out on the field, just the little things. So I'm very excited about him, most definitely. The third guy, Jamin Davis. This is a guy that last year, I can't even think of who I wanted in the first round, but I know it wasn't Jamin. I knew I was high on the Joker, and it was a few other players that I really wanted us to get with that pick, and we didn't get it for whatever reason, and we got Jamin Davis, who had a lights out in the 40 last year in the combine. He was just so athletic, and he's athletic on the field, and it shows how like how fast he is and what a great athlete he is and the character player he is. This year is going to be the year that I expect. I can't say that it's going to happen, but I expect Jamin Davis's football IQ this year is going to match that athleticism and match that speed more than it did last year. I think it's going to be way less thinking because this guy knows what to expect when he comes in this year. He actually knows what to expect. He's been in the NFL. He's seen it. He's been on the field. He knows the playbook. He knows what Ron and Jack wants him to do. And I think that's why I think this team has such a slow gelling process last year. I think a lot of things came into play as far as the defense while we got into such a slow start. And I think this year is going to be way more just reacting than thinking. And then that's when you can use your speed and your athleticism because you're not thinking what you got to do. You know what you got to do. So now you're going to get to the spot you need to get to. And my last guy. Now I know we're talking about drafting Chris Olave or the other Ohio, Garrett Wilson, or hell, some people even got us getting the wide receiver Drake London from USC. But I'm gonna tell you something. Of course I want another weapon. I want this receiver room to be as deep as possible, and I want Carson to be as comfortable as possible. But this is another guy, Deomi Brown. Just a home run hitter. I mean, that's what he does. Put me in, coach, I hit home runs. Now we got a quarterback that can match his skill set. And that is scary within itself because we seen what this guy was doing in North Carolina. And I think just like Jamin, I think the game's gonna slow down. And I've been watching him on his YouTube page. I've been watching him. Deomi's putting in work. Don't get that brother twisted. That brother's out there working hard, and I'm seeing it. And we just hope that the hard work is going to translate to what he does on the football field and also make him a better wide receiver. Because a lot of people think he's a one-trick pony. We might need that one trick a lot next year. I'm not going to be mad if he's bringing his card trick to the game, because we know what his trick is. Box. That's what he does. Box, end zone, house, cookies, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it, that's what this guy does. And it's just something in me telling me, with all these weapons, we're going to be a better football team. If everything comes into play, we're already a better football team on the offensive end, no matter what you want to say right now. With the move we made at quarterback, we're a better team. But like I said, man, I think Daron's gonna step up because this is his payday year, and he's gonna have to pay because Daron wants money. Who doesn't want money? Everybody loves money. We could talk, he doesn't play for the money. Bullshit. Everybody wants money. Okay? Everybody wants their value, and everybody wants their worth, and he's playing for his worth and his value for whatever team, whether it's our team or the next team. He balls out, hell, we might franchise him. You never know. The other guy, Curtis Samuel. Like I said, I just think Curtis is a matter of health. All we need is the Curtis Samuel that was in Carolina. That's all we need. We need the jet sweeps. We need all that. I explained all that. We just need Curtis Samuel to be Curtis Samuel. And we need for Jamin Davis to play at the potential that Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio thinks he is. We need him to harness that speed, and we need to he just needs to be a better football player, and I think he'll be a better football player. And as far as Deomi, we just need Deomi, another guy. We need him to stay healthy and do that one trick that they say, the only trick you can do, and then still learn how to be a better receiver during time, because guys get injured every day, B. I just wanted to say that. Guys get injured every day. So you never know when your number's called, even if we get a receiver. I see this guy's working hard, so I'm not really sweating that. But like I said, man, y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. Video every day before the draft, and let's take command.